Since our class is online now, I'd like to walk you through how we're going to complete the class together. So I'm in our Canvas space. Let's go to syllabus. That's a really good place to begin getting a sense of what we're going to be doing. So we're going to go down to the course schedule. And we are right here, moving into the section on consciousness. So I want you to notice that the reading is chapter 4 for that section, and then there's the watch and respond video, who is in control, that you can watch, and then there's going to be video lectures for each of our topics going forward, as opposed to us meeting in class. So I would suggest this pattern going forward for working through the course content and the assignment. So what I suggest that you do is this. Get into the course schedule, look at what the topic is for the week, and locate the chapter, and then go to the book and just skim the chapter to kind of get your head around the material that's in the chapter. And then go to the module. And there it is. And then look at the overview. And that outlines the learning objectives for the module and some activities that are associated with the module. So you're going to read chapter 4, you're going to look at those video lectures and visit any supplementary websites, and then pay attention to the stuff that pertains to the assignments that are coming up. So by now you have seen the critical thinking opportunities in Module 2 and Module 4, and the watch and respond paper opportunity in Module 3. So you'll see one more watch and respond opportunity here in Module 5. From these opportunities, you can select any combination of CT and WR to complete. That is, you could do the critical thinking exercise from 2 and the watch and respond from the current Module 5, and submit on or before the due date provided in the course schedule. Please let me know if you have any questions. So check out that stuff, and then you'll notice that the next piece here is the lectures, So now we have video lectures that I've broken into 2 sections. So think of this as the first bit that we covered in class, and you'll take a break, and then you watch the second bit. You can watch and stop these as you please. It's up to you. I've got lecture PDFs that go along with these videos, and then I refer you to supplementary websites in the videos that you can watch. And then when you feel ready, take the pretest. This is an ungraded quiz, 20-item quiz that you can take to begin to get a sense of the kind of questions that you can expect to see on quizzes and tests. So I would suggest that you treat those learning objectives as if they were questions that you need to come up with answers to, and prepare answers to those before you take the pretest, and then take the pretest, see how you do, sort out any answers or any questions that you got wrong. If you don't understand why you got it wrong, then you could just send me an inbox and ask. And then when you're ready, take the quiz that counts. And then I give you 2 attempts on those quizzes that count. So if you take it once and you feel like you could do better, take it again. But know that you might get a different quiz. So it won't be the exact same quiz as you took the first time, because I'm drawing these items from a larger pool of items. But you can take 2 attempts at those quizzes. And then I include a little module wrap up here that sort of summarizes what you learned in that section, and then what's coming up next. And then here's the watch and respond video for this section. So you would just watch that, and then you would develop your paper either around that or the one in um, uh, module, what was it, module 2? No, it was module 3. Yeah, that was where the other watch and respond video is. So then um, I think if you follow that pattern as you work through the course content, you'll be fine. And the other things to pay attention to are the, let's see, are the tests and the writing assignments. So that test 2, I'm not going to change any of these dates. You'll see that test 2 will open up on the 6th, and or excuse me, it'll open up on the 3rd, and it'll close on the 6th, just like our prior test did. Notice that that first watch and respond and critical thinking writing assignments are due on the 6th, and in modules, even though we went over this in pretty good detail in class, if you have any questions about the watch and respond or the critical thinking, you just go into these areas and just read what it is that you're supposed to do. Right? So I try to be very, very transparent in describing what it is exactly that you're going to do. But so, meet me halfway. You've got to get in here and make sure that you understand what the paper is going to look like. So these are the 6 or the 5 components. Then I give you an example paper here so that you can kind of say, okay, my paper, give this thing a second. My paper is going to look something like this. Right, so I give you a model paper, and then know that your paper is going to be evaluated by way of these criteria, these rubric criteria. So as you develop your work, check in with these criteria, and know that if you want a great score on your paper, you got to be hitting on all these criteria. And if you have any questions about any of these things, just feel free to send me an inbox in Canvas. Don't use my Great Bay email. Use inbox. If you send me an email, it's very unlikely that I'll be able to respond to it. And then likewise, the critical thinking exercises. Get your head around these assignments by reading all the details here, and be sure to complete and submit those on time. And then let's go back to the syllabus. All right. Okay, so and then we'll just progress with the materials. So notice on this on a couple of these weeks, because we have a shortened term, there's 2 topics included in one week. So that means you're just going to be doing the work for example, in this particular week. You would be doing the work for memory and for thinking and intelligence. So you would just work through those modules in 1 week. And I believe that's pretty much it. We'll carry on, and under the circumstances, I know it's not ideal, but I think that all of you can complete this class successfully online. I think you can do it. And one more thing I wanted to mention is that the critical thinking exercises, like let's see, if the one from module 2, for example, you got to watch for these critical thinking opportunities in these modules. So here's the one that I handed out in class as well for Module 3. And then you'll see in the description of the assignment, you see that I tell you exactly which modules those opportunities are going to appear. So for the first critical thinking, you'll see opportunities in 2 and 4, and then the second one that you're going to have to submit, those are going to appear in modules 9 and modules 12. Okie dokie. All right, and inbox me if you have any questions, and take care.